even though it's not summer yet, by the time people get around to listening to this or watching this episode, it will be summer, or it may be fall by the time you watch this. Who knows? Start your summer right. It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 188.
In the Hunt for Wellness podcast, we talk about mind, body, and spirit because that's what people are made of. They're made of a body, a mind, and a spirit. And we want each of those to be fully functioning, fully nurtured, to live a healthy, full, living your best life.
Hello, welcome to Hunt for Wellness. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Christy Hunt.
And this is the show where we help you live your best life, mind, body, and spirit. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. Oh, I just love it. I know it's not summer yet, but we're going to feels like summer almost this week, at least in Minnesota, right?
It does. Sometimes it goes from like winter to summer in Minnesota.
I know. It was like 80 one day and 50 the next. I mean, what do you do? But you love Minnesota because 6 months of the year, it is an awesome place to live.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so lush.
Yeah. Anyway, so we have some new stuff for summer, huh?
Yeah.
Even though it's not summer yet, by the time people get around to listening to this or watching this episode, it will be summer, or it may be fall by the time you watch this. Who knows? But we got some great new things to talk about, right?
Yes. And one thing I want to talk about is the Simplified that we talked about last time.
Yes. Yeah, in fact, if you go to huntforwellness.com, that was episode number 187.
Yes.
We talked about the Simplified essential oils, and literally, like right after we published that episode, they came out with another new one, right?
Right.
So we need to amend that show here. This is 187B, but let's talk about another simplified essential oil that's coming out.
So those simplified oils are in place of candles, and for people that just love beautiful smells that they're already blended for you. Mm-hmm. It's a great way to get started with essential oils when you don't even know what you're doing, to start with these Simplified by Jacob and Kate. So the new blend is called Water Lily.
Aw.
Isn't that sweet?
I love the names for these things.
I know.
And you get an emotion about just water lily, even though it's something you like see
when you're boating in the summer.
Yeah, and you see, but what about the smell?
Yeah.
What's in the water lily anyway? In the oil.
What's okay? So this is how it smells. It's got citrus.
Okay.
Like bright citrus top notes. And they say mingled with dewy florals and greens for a rejuvenating aroma that's perfect for like spa days or self-care moments or just every day. You know, you can wear it every day.
Yeah. And that's kind of what we talked about in that last episode too, was that these simplified oils, yes, they replace candles, but they're really for people who love just the smell part of the essential oil experience. You know, not necessarily there to support a certain system like some of the other ones do, but this is the aromatherapy. Love the smell.
It's totally chill.
Mm-hmm.
It's like floral and fresh.
And no toxins.
No toxins. That's what's great about it.
Really
like
cool.
What you get with candles is you get toxins, and they might smell good, but this is smelling good with no toxins. And the diffusers that we have usually have like a candle flicker on there. So you can have the candle flicker, or you can go through different colors depending on which diffuser you're getting.
Yeah.
But
kind of like mood lights, you know, you can change your mood with the lights.
Yeah.
But this is good. You know, I could put you on the spot and say, what were those other two flavors? Because one was like, wasn't it mango or something? Or
no, that's a previous one.
Oh, okay. They have the fun names though.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. Back to water lily.
I want to tell you the ingredients.
Yes.
So
because that's what I asked.
I'm right. But I wanted to tell you what the smell was before I get to the ingredients.
Okay.
So you're going to get orange essential oil, camphor wood oil, lemon essential oil. See the citrus ones here. Mm-hmm. Also lime, rosemary, davana, basil, That's, I think, the green part.
Mm.
Ylang ylang. Oh, that's such a beautiful floral. And so is jasmine. Oh, my goodness. Jasmine's amazing.
Yeah, it's interesting with the rosemary and the, what was the other one?
Basil?
The basil, yeah. It's kind of like, you think of those smells like Italian food, but, it's not really like the florally.
Well, I know they work on these blends for months.
Yeah.
Months and months and months and months. And to try to perfect them to smell amazing with no toxins.
Right.
So you can wear this on yourself. You don't just need to diffuse it.
Yeah. Kind of wear it like a perfume.
Yeah,
or
like on your wrist or your neck or something like that.
Awesome.
And I just probably use a little carrier oil with it, or you could make a roller ball with it. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So that's the appendix to 187 episode B, but now we're back into 188, which is starting your summer right. Which of course the water lily is going to help you start your summer right. But there's also a new bundle.
There is a new bundle.
Yeah,
it's called the Sweet Summertime Starter Bundle, and of course we love summer.
Yes, we do.
And it's very sweet.
And summer's a great time to get started using essential oils, wouldn't you think?
It is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, if you're doing tropical travels or lounging, poolside or outdoor adventures, or just taking in the sunset, sitting on the patio.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? I love going out to eat and sitting outside. And just sitting in our own backyard. I love it. I love eating outside in the summer. So these oils are going to help bring back thoughts of summer, like sunshine, sweet scents, smiles, and also help you enjoy the summer better. So we've got a bunch of bright essential oils, including grapefruit, bergamot, lemongrass, and lime, paired with vanilla oleo resin and cool peppermint and chill stress away.
Ooh.
Those are the oils. There's 7 oils.
Wow. That's
plus a diffuser.
Is this going to be a limited time kit, do you think? Or is it going to be something that they'll eventually move towards?
Well, I actually didn't read all the details, but I would think since it says summer, it's just going to be in the summer.
Yeah.
So
act now. And even if you're already, a lot of times people think of the starter bundles are what, new members start with, but no.
New customers.
New customers, yeah. I mean, so
you can get this even if you're not a new customer.
That's right.
So let's just talk about the different oils in here because why would you want grapefruit? Why would you want grapefruit? I know that is not your favorite. I love it.
I don't like eating grapefruit, but I don't mind the smell.
I love grapefruit, and this grapefruit is not bitter. Oh. So, we have Vitality, which is the drinkable kind. It's the exact same oil. It's just in a little white bottle.
Yep.
Is the Vitality. So grapefruit is drinkable. And I thought when I tried it in my water, like a drop in my 8 ounces of water in a glass of water, now not plastic, I thought, is it gonna be bitter? Because sometimes grapefruit's bitter.
Yeah, like grapefruit juice.
Yeah, and it's not. It's like sweet.
Ooh.
And so, anyways, it's up, but the smell of it is uplifting. It's got that citrusy smell that I think of Florida when I think of grapefruit, and it helps clean the air.
Yeah.
When it's diffused.
Now, the orange essential oil, I remember watching a thing about the farm in South Africa, but when they distill the oranges, at least, you're not getting the orange juice is not the oil. The orange essential oil is coming actually from the rind. Is it the same way, do you think, in the grapefruit?
Yes, it is.
So the essential oil comes from the rind. So it's not really like grapefruit juice.
No.
Because it's not, it's not the juicy part.
Because that's what we don't really eat the rind.
That's right. Yeah.
But we are not doing orange essential oil. We are doing grapefruit.
Right. Well, I was just saying like that is the same thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
The citrus ones are made from the rind.
Okay.
All of them.
Just clarifying.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the juice. It's the rind.
All right.
So it's also great to add this grapefruit to any cleaning solutions that you've got or add it to the Thieves Household Cleaner. Just adds another beautiful smell to it.
Yeah.
So, and grapefruit is another good one to support the lymphatic system.
Okay.
So, we do some training on the lymphatic system, and maybe we should do that one again pretty soon.
Yeah. We did a podcast episode on the lymphatic system, didn't we?
I think we did.
Well, go over to
Yes.
huntforwellness.com, check out this episode, which is 188. And if there is an episode
I think we
on
did.
the lymphatic
It's just been a
system,
while.
we will link to that. Well, because we went
Right.
through all the different systems like
Yes.
in that one season.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Which
okay.
was great.
We just don't know the
And-
name of it.
Yeah. And grapefruit is stress relieving. So think about when you're smelling citrusy things like grapefruit. It makes you happy.
Yeah.
It makes you smile.
Yeah.
And did you know their next oil is bergamot?
I did not know the next oil was bergamot until you
Yes.
just told me.
And bergamot is what I meant to say is bergamot is in the citrus family.
Okay. Oh,
Did you know
no,
that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't even know what a bergamot is. Is it like a little something?
It's a plant.
Okay. Well, I hope so.
Yes.
Okay.
I have seen bergamot. Some people say bergamot.
Okay.
I'm saying bergamot. Bergamot or bergamot, either way.
Potato.
It's another citrusy, joyful environment
Right.
booster. It's also calming and emotionally balancing. It is one of my favorite oils, probably because I need
Yeah.
a lot of emotional balance.
It does have a great smell. I do like
Yes.
it. I like diffusing that one.
And Earl Grey tea has bergamot in it.
Wow.
That
What you learn from this show is
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. This is almost as good as Wikipedia, but maybe not.
So that's what makes Earl Grey tea so special is the
Yeah.
bergamot that's in there.
Okay.
And you can diffuse it, or you can also apply it to your temples or wrists or neck. Put it on like your own perfume.
Wow.
Okay. Guess what our next one is?
I don't know. Lemongrass?
Yes, that's it.
That's amazing. I am doing so well here.
You're amazing. So do you know the smell of lemongrass?
Well, I would think it would smell like lemon, but
And a little grassy.
And a little grassy.
You
Wow.
know, that's kind of what it is.
Okay.
I love that. And you can buy those pieces of lemongrass in the store and use it in your cooking.
Yeah.
But it does have this lemony aroma, and it's really good to actually clear the air of bad smells. It's one of the ingredients in purification, which is one of the oils that we use to clean the air. So it can also be used to fend off outdoor annoyances, if you know what I mean.
They kind of buzz a little bit
Yeah.
in your ear when you're trying to sleep.
Right. But if you're outside, you can use a little carrier oil and like rub it on your arms, legs,
it's
wherever.
nice.
And you're going to smell good.
Yeah.
And certain buzzy things don't like it.
Yes,
So
that's
they should
good.
stay away from you. This is another good oil to wake up the lymphatic system.
Yes.
So when you're rubbing it on for being outside, you're also helping your lymphatic system. Isn't that cool?
It's amazing.
And it's calming to the nervous system. So you're doing all these like wonderful things for yourself, and you're smelling really good.
Mm-hmm.
How great
Awesome.
is that?
It is incredible. Boy, this bundle, it just gets better by the minute.
I know. And lime is the next one.
Ooh.
These are all 15 mils, which are the large bottles.
Oh, okay.
Which is so great. You're going to have tons of oil.
Are they all citrusy too?
No,
Okay.
we're going to get into the non-citrusy
Okay, got it. All right.
ones. Like lemongrass is not citrusy.
Okay.
But it kind of has that lemon smell.
lemon.
So I guess you kind of could think that. But
Yeah.
anyways, so lime also uplifting. All the citrus oils are uplifting. Cleanse the air, calming. This also brings clarity of thought and boosts the memory. And who doesn't need that?
Yes.
You know?
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
To boost
I don't
my
know.
memory.
It's also really good when you take it internally for the digestive system and immune support. Love that. And the other special thing about lime, and it can also be with lemon, is it helps remove gum and sticky things
yeah.
and like sap and paint and grease and oil. can
Yeah,
remove it from your hands.
I've taken stuff off my car with that. You know, the things that you can't seem to rub off.
Yeah.
And you put that on there, boom, it's gone. It's pretty incredible.
It's really cool, but it's not toxic.
Yeah.
So this is a natural degreaser.
Nice.
And non-stickier thing.
Yeah.
So, okay, the next one everybody needs every day, Stress Away.
Yes. And it has a phenomenal smell too.
It does.
Oh, just the smell helps take the stress away.
That's exactly what
That's
it
the point,
is.
right?
It's got like lime and vanilla in there. And I don't know. I didn't write down all the things it has in there for this one, but it is very peaceful.
Yes.
It's very calming. And the deal is that when people are under chronic stress, like who isn't in the United States, it's hard on the body. And it wears your body down when you're under constant stress. So you really need to calm the body to improve the health. Because when you're worn down, stressed out, it diminishes your immune system.
Yeah.
So literally calming yourself down, using things to decrease your stress, like Stress Away, can boost your health.
Yep.
Help keep you strong and healthy. And who doesn't want that?
Right.
So.
And you can take with this one, it's the 15 ml bottle, right? But you can put the little roller ball on it and make your own roller.
You can, or
That's
you
nice.
can diffuse it.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
I love it. And so also just thinking about the stress that we do not want to be carrying is to pray over our concerns. Pray over the things that are bothering us. Thank God for everything. He says, give thanks in all circumstances. Let go of what you can let go. Give it to God.
Yes.
I love the Serenity Prayer. That is an amazing prayer. And we're going to link the whole prayer.
Oh, so that means they have to go over to huntforwellness.com, episode 188.
Yes.
For a link to the Serenity Prayer.
The whole prayer, not just the short prayer.
Yeah, because the long prayer, we talked about that this weekend with some people.
Yes.
And it is kind of...
It's not just God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. And how does the rest go?
You'll have to go to episode 188 and get the link.
To know the difference of what you can change and not. But there's more. There's more. It's very good.
Okay.
So check out the Serenity Prayer. Pray the Serenity Prayer every day. It's such a good thing. And we also have another podcast I wanted to...
Oh, you do?
About anointing and praying.
Oh, yeah.
So you can pray over the oils and anoint yourself and pray for whatever is bothering you.
Yeah, that's episode 169.
Yes.
So go and check that out too at huntforwellness.com.
Right. Now, one of our very, very favorite and commonly used oils is peppermint.
Yes.
I absolutely love that oil. Cool, minty, herbal aroma. Invigorating, uplifting, refreshing. What do you like to use it for?
Everything. I will use it when...
But you don't use it for everything. But.
Well, you can, though. You can put it in your water if you have the vitality. You can put it on your temples if your head's getting a little... you can rub it on your temples. Just don't get it in your eyes.
No, don't get in your eyes.
But that is really... And like even you get a muscle or two that's going, ugh...
Little gardening.
Yeah, you put that right on there and...
With a little carrier oil.
But actually, my number one use for peppermint is I put some on like a little piece of Kleenex when I'm a little stuffy, and I just lay on my bed and I just lay that down next to me. I don't even... And then just kind of breathing it in, and it, boy, just opens you up. It's just wonderful.
Your Kleenex diffuser?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, literally...
Yes.
That's the one when people try it, they go, wow.
It's very powerful.
It's very powerful. So if you haven't tried it, at least try it. It's great.
Yep. It's good for breathing.
Yep.
It's good for your digestion. Love it. Absolutely love this oil. This is like a must-have oil. So I'm so glad they put that in here. Also, we've got vanilla oleo resin. So it's not an essential oil, and it is not drinkable. This one. Okay, it's an oleo resin. You know what vanilla smells like.
Yes.
Warm,
it smells
rich,
like
sweet.
vanilla.
It totally smells like vanilla.
Yeah.
That is
would
amazing.
be good. Yeah.
You can diffuse it. You can apply it topically. Also, it's like good for your skin and your hair and your scalp. You wouldn't think that because we always think of vanilla as eating it. It's emotionally balancing, which is probably another reason why I really love it. It blends well with the other oils in this collection. So blending it with peppermint and like lime, that would be beautiful.
Yes.
So then, so those are the oils. Those are the 7 oils. And then there's a fresh start diffuser.
More.
Yes.
Gosh, a fresh start diffuser.
Yes. It runs in 3 different times. You can run it for an hour. You can run it intermittently, which is 1 minute off, 1 minute on, or continuously. So however you want to do it. And then it automatically shuts off. So either when the time runs out or the water runs out, which is so great. You don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
Like be checking back on it. And then it's got 3 settings: bright, semi-bright, and candlelight.
Right. Nice.
Yes.
By the way, people should use distilled water in their diffuser.
Yeah.
It's, the purest water you can get, and it won't muck up your diffuser.
Right. Exactly. So diffusing is like bringing the outside inside.
Okay.
And it helps clean the air and helps it smell so good.
So the name of this bundle again is the
Sweet Summertime Diffuser Starter Bundle.
Yeah.
Sweet
Summertime Starter Bundle.
Yes.
If you go over to huntforwellness.com, episode 188, we'll have a link for that there so you can find it. And also, if you have any questions or anything, we have a blue connect button there. Feel free to reach out. We'll get back to you with either an email, a call, or whatever if you have any questions on anything, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great water it's made by great machines. So you get great water made by great machines, but the most important thing is you get great wellness, and that's what you want. You can find out more at waterdistillers.com.
And those are made in the USA.
Yes, made in the USA water distillers. They're wonderful.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was a good one. I do want to point people back to that other episode we talked about Anoint and Pray, because, a lot of this show is about mind, body, and spirit. And the spiritual aspect is awesome, and sometimes it's not looked on to as much as others. So if you want to check that episode out, it's right up here, and you can watch or listen to that, and you will be blessed spiritually.
Yes.
And then come back for our next episode of Hunt for Wellness.